up, guys? Screw me for here. Back with another episode. I'm here to talk to you guys about something important once again. I know I keep saying that, but this is something that's really, really important. This is also stirred on by a problem that misinformation that conservatives keep spewing out, especially in Canada with conservatives against cannabis legalization and the Justin Trudeau party. But they keep thinking that legalizing cannabis would make it easier for kids to access it, which means more kids are going to smoke it. There's been studies to prove that that's wrong, and I'll post them down below. But certainly the way drug education is taught in schools definitely has an impact. Within schools and everywhere, they're taught drugs are bad, don't do drugs, stay away from drugs, they're all bad for you, you'll become addicted, and you'll die. And that's just putting on like a false thought that if an unsuspecting kid were to try cannabis, and they say, well, this isn't so bad, maybe I should start experimenting with other drugs because I've been lied to all my life. That's not the way to do it. We need proper drug education within the schools. And if it's not happening within the schools, within the cannabis community or within other communities, we need to teach ourselves and others how to properly use cannabis and other substances. We're responsible too. So we gotta help out. Because, realistically, first of all, within the schools, we need to teach the pharmacokinetics, such as how these substances actually work with your body in an objective way without the stigma of saying addiction all the fucking time. We need to explain the effects. What happens if you take too much? What's going to happen in the long term? Are there any benefits to your health? Are there any side effects that you should worry about? Are you dispositioned to any other problems? And this isn't being taught in schools. And realistically, teens and kids are going to use drugs for many different reasons. Some of them are medical, some kids have been peer pressured by bullies, and bullies can be solved by the adults of those bullies teaching them about compassion and caring for others. But that's another video. Well, it should be. And it goes back to the medical, but there's a lot of teens and kids that are using substances because they have undiagnosed PTSD. Because a lot of kids and teens are going through very stressful and traumatic lives. And we have to be aware about that. And instead of producing the stigma, because if you're going to say everybody that does drugs is bad, of course, from a child to an adult perspective, they're not going to want to talk to their adults about their drug use. They're going to be fearful about their adults. And that causes a lot of problems. What you need is an open line of connection between the child and the parent, so they can fully explain what's going on in life and fully help. Because every teenager and kid needs the help of their parent, especially when they're going through strong depression or they're starting with drug use. And really, it's a natural human compulsion to want to expand your mind, to want to try different things in life, and to want to possibly feel better, feel more relaxed, possibly try hallucinogenics if you want to expand your mind even more. And I myself had to go to the internet and other friends to learn about drugs. A great site was Eroid. And of course I'm getting a lot of cannabis information from cannabismed.org. And there's lots of forums out there, and we really need to get schools properly teaching about cannabis and other substances. And this will make a great impact within trying to reduce teens and kids using drugs. But to a degree, I definitely I would definitely prescribe cannabis to a teenager rather than filling them up with harmful pharmaceuticals, which can cause a lot more problems. And those are even less tested than cannabis, because, god damn it, pharmaceuticals costed me my life. They just really fucked me up. And you know what? Cannabis is so goddamn helpful. Oh, I thought I had my Ouija with me. But the conclusion is, we need to teach ourselves and others about how to safely use cannabis, because there's even growing problems such as people greening out because they're taking too many dabs. I've seen on my Instagram feed people being dabbed out, and they fall asleep pretty much, and they burn themselves with their fucking hot TI nail. That's stupid. And certainly if you're a low tolerance user, you shouldn't be taking these triple, double dabs with layers of high potency cannabis. That's going to be dangerous. Not in the fact that you're going to die, but it's going to be a very, very uncomfortable experience. You're going to puke. You could possibly fall down, hurt yourself badly, especially if you're using a blowtorch, if you're using concentrates. And the problem also is that teens and kids are going out and trying to make their own BHO, which is dangerous. There's a lot of problems. And us within the community, we need to help out. We need to do our part. Besides the political activism, we need to help out within our community. Just like when I posted a don't smoke resin video, but I got a lot of flack for it. I'm surprised. Like, I have smoked resin myself, and from learning from the actual information that it's harmful in the long term, and it's stupid because there's a little amount of THC in there, that I shouldn't use it. And my lungs are actually thanking me. It's great. So, to prevent myself from rambling, we just need to stay medicated and stay educated. And I know I say that a lot in my videos, but I actually mean it. We need to teach others about cannabis because we're using it ourselves. And this goes along with any other drugs. And my salvia video. But that's another video to discussion. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, guys. Peace. Stay medicated. Stay educated.